the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Regular. Get ready.
Fitzpatrick now. That's complete. Terry McLaurin. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Off the play fake to Gibson. Fitzpatrick.
And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
They're trying for Humphreys, but it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Out to his left.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that that fell incomplete.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They snap it to Newton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Adam Humphries there to make the grab.
And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Fitzpatrick. Escaping the... And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Fitzpatrick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Adam Humphries. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
14. Panthers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ballgame.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Newton. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Here we go on 4th. Newton. Being chased out left. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Newton. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. From the gun, here's Newton. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Newton on 1st down. Big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Newton. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Panthers 7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
And Fitzpatrick's throw complete there to Thomas.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Fitzpatrick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Dennis and Mike. Got you. I got you, son. I got you, son.
On 2nd and 10, Fitzpatrick looking long for Thomas.
Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas,
31 yards.
And Washington going to add on to their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they really won't have much time to work with. Just 19 seconds showing on the clock.
Off play action. Newton. Buying time to his left. And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Newton. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey pushing his way through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams currently making their final adjustments. We're getting ready for the second half. So we'll send it back up to FedEx Field and hand things back over to Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Play action. It's Newton. Steps away. Throw left side complete. That's Fletcher.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They fake the give. Newton. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Thomas has got it, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On first down, it's Newton. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away.
Hammering from the goal line. He loses the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this 3rd quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, they can get away from pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the screen. 5-4. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Now Fitzpatrick. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Gibson again. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Fitzpatrick to throw it. Touchdown! That's caught. Terry McLaurin from 4 yards out. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.